Building your brand could be the best investment you make, as effective brands are able to charge a premium, win customer loyalty, and keep the mission of the organization in focus. But how do you build a winning brand in sports or any other industry for that matter? Well, I've identified 5 pillars which hold up the strongest brands, and I'm going to introduce them to you with lots of examples to help you assess your brand's strengths and weaknesses. To illustrate the first one, think about Rapha. 20 years ago, cycling was not particularly fashionable, and cycling clothes focused on visibility. They were brightly coloured, prioritising safety over style. Rapha distinguished themselves in this space by speaking to the cyclists who were happy to pay more to not only look good, but perform better, and crucially, buy into the narrative, the romance created by placing itself in the continuing history of road cycling. This is brand positioning, the strategic process of establishing a unique and compelling identity for a brand in the minds of the target audience, differentiating it from competitors. To strengthen weak positioning, gain a deep understanding of your target audience before reviewing your brand's attributes and refining your offer until it is both appropriate and distinctive. Another manufacturer, the Swiss athletic brand On, is a good example of the second pillar, brand consistency. This means ensuring brand values inform every facet of the organization and that all communications are uniformly presented across different platforms and interactions. On Swiss origins are displayed proudly, and their website adheres to modernist graphic design, a style and approach perfected in Switzerland in the mid-20th century. Their presentation has precision, a calming order, and an optimism that fits with their technical innovation and desire to inspire. If your positioning is right, but you need to improve consistency so that your message comes through more clearly, then establish and adhere to a clear set of brand guidelines. You might be starting to wonder how strong your brand is in each of these 5 areas. Well, we've created a sports brand evaluation scorecard which takes less than 10 minutes to complete, is completely free, and provides instant, actionable feedback, identifying any areas of weakness that might be holding you back. Just follow the link in the description. The third pillar is brand assets, all tangible elements of your brand, such as logos, websites, brochures, perhaps even physical products. These help you establish and communicate your brand identity. English cricket took this seriously with the launch of the 100 in 2021. Not only were they launching a new tournament, but an entirely new format of cricket with 8 city-based teams created out of thin air. The 100's brand assets are deliberately prominent as they seek to grow awareness among potential new fans. Graphically, the green and pink and white are always present on a black field, whether on the website interface or the broadcast graphic, a crucial asset to help the viewer understand the state of the game. To increase the quality of your assets, develop a comprehensive visual brand identity system and ensure that all brand materials are produced to the highest standards whilst aligning with your brand personality. Brand reputation is the fourth pillar, how your brand is perceived by others, including trust, recognition, and the ability to convey your unique character and offerings effectively. One might think that football clubs are all the same and only defined by their geographical location, but fans of the sport know different. The way a club conducts itself, and that means everyone connected to the club, from owners to partners and players and coaches and fans too, influence its reputation. FC Barcelona have long been more than a club, as their motto says. Their reputation was incredibly strong, recognizable. Their shirt and their badge are iconic and can be identified all over the globe, but also trusted and understand to represent something more. Their long-standing resistance to shirt sponsorship, the development of homegrown talent, and their member-owned structure set them apart from other elite clubs. The decision to place the UNICEF logo on their shirts was seen as a gesture of goodwill and reinforced their image of social responsibility. But recent events, such as their eventual adoption of a commercial shirt sponsor, the build-up of massive debt, and their involvement in the shameful European Super League project, has damaged their reputation. While necessary to stabilise the club financially, these actions have tarnished the image of moral superiority they once cultivated. Barca now face the challenge of balancing financial recovery with maintaining its identity as a club that represents something more than just business. If you're looking to enhance your reputation, focus on consistently delivering high-quality experiences and actively engaging with your audience to both shape positive perceptions and listen well, leveraging feedback to address any areas of concern. The best brands listen and act according to their values. That's the best way to build your reputation. The fifth and final pillar is a crucial one if your brand's to play any part in the success of your business, and that is brand appeal. How attractive and compelling your brand is to customers, partners, and sponsors, influencing their desire to engage with and support your brand. Over the last decade or so, replica football shirts have elevated their status from the choice of children and awkward-looking middle-aged men to a genuine fashion item. Many clubs and manufacturers are now leaning into this, recognizing that, perhaps for the first time, sales can come from beyond the team's fan base. During summer 2024, the Italian kitmaker Kappa followed a chic, Mediterranean, fashion-led aesthetic for its kit launches for a number of different teams from that region. And because aesthetics are tremendously important, but appeal needs to be more than skin deep. It must be connected to the brand's story and values and not contradict any of the other pillars, but emphasize their qualities. To boost appeal, clearly articulate the unique value your brand offers, consistently tell compelling stories that resonate emotionally with your audience, and ensure your brand presentation is professional and engaging across all platforms. Think of a winning sports brand, and you'll probably find that all 5 pillars are strong: positioning, consistency, assets, reputation, and appeal. If you're in the sports industry and want to find out where your brand's weaknesses are, remember to have a look at our sports brand evaluation scorecard at sport.scoreapp.com. Click on the link on screen or just go to the description of this video where you'll find a link to the scorecard and to Studio Spielen if you'd like to speak with our brand design studio here about your project and hear how we can help you strengthen your 5 pillars.